Alrighty, so let's begin by taking 3 deep inhales and exhales. So inhaling and exhaling, inhaling and exhaling. And just one more, following your in and out breath. Alright, so for today, the short talk that I have is it's just about, I guess, something I learned throughout meditation, which was that I always stress compassion within the practice. Um, it's just because, and when you're meditating, you because you're focused and you're concentrating, you might become more aware of your thoughts, your feelings, and your physical sensations. And what I learned was that you are not your thoughts, your feelings, or your physical sensations. Sometimes you just have a random thought, and that doesn't necessarily mean that it's this that that's all that there is to you. um and I guess what I've really taken out of it is that hmm, these thoughts, these feelings, and these physical sensations are not necessarily who you are, and there's like so much more to you than that. But these things that come up for you, because they are not who you are, you can see them with a little bit more compassion because that's not your whole story. And I've really been noticing that in my practice. So really, that should reinforce, at least for myself, it reinforces just accepting those thoughts and feelings, and especially physical sensations, and not resisting because it's not necessarily who I am. So like recently, usually before the meditations, I meditate myself, just like by myself, so I don't have to guide. And when I was meditating, I noticed a little bit of anxiety. So for me, that's all in my body, so I felt it in my heart. So at first, I started to resist it, and it just got louder. It was like a little kid having a tantrum, and as I was ignoring it, it was getting louder. And I don't know, picture a kid at like the mall, and they're just on the floor, and that's how my anxiety felt. So I decided that this anxiety is not me. It's not. I'm having a moment of anxiety, but I'm here at my home. I have nothing to do. So let's see what happens. So I accepted it. And in that moment, yes, I did feel it in my heart. I was afraid. I was like, oh, what if I get a panic attack? Didn't happen. It passed. Like all feelings, all thoughts, all physical sensations, the thing that they have in common is that they pass. Imagine, well, the thing that also came into my head was just if you've ever experienced grieving, when the person recently, like let's say they passed away today, the feeling that you have right now, that intensity, it can't last forever. It just doesn't. As someone who's had, experiences of grief, the way that I felt the day it happened and the way that I feel now years later are two totally different experiences. I still miss them, but it's different. And so noticing that it's not you and accepting it, you'll start to notice the, I don't know, it kind of just flows like water. That's how I kind of viewed it. That's why I moved a little bit. um, but yeah, that's really what I've been noticing, at least within my own practice. And it's been a really good anchor for me when I'm really in my feelings, and hopefully for you guys as well. So now I'm going to invite us to take one more in breath and an out breath, just absorbing everything that was said. And now let's just incorporate a little bit of movement. So you can actually have your eyes closed if you like, or you can have them open, whatever feels most comfortable. So you can do whatever you'd like, but I'll invite you to just roll your wrists, like bringing your arms out and just roll them. Rolling them clockwise. I have to do one at a time, but if you guys can do them together. So just very slowly, taking an in breath, and out breath, and now switching to your left side. One last in breath. And now going counterclockwise with both hands. So first with the right, doing 3 of your own breaths. And switching to the next hand once you're ready. And once you're done, just giving yourself a hug. In 3 breaths. And then bringing your hands up. And then bringing them gently down as if rain's falling. And now, if you would like, keeping your eyes closed or having them open, but I would recommend just looking down to the ground in order to not be distracted. Sitting in a comfortable position. Becoming aware of your entire body. Starting from the top of your head, doing a quick scan of your body. From the top of your head, sensing what's going on without any intention, fix, just sensing, noticing, without judgment and compassion. So for today, I'm going to give a little less guidance on the body scan. And if you do not sense anything, that's okay. Just sensing down your shoulders, your arms, your wrists, and your stomach, sensing your back, Coming down to your hips, your legs, all the way down to your taking a deep inhale and exhale. At this point, I'm going to be reading a brief, introduction to tea meditation. So continue having your eyes closed if they're closed. While I'm reading this, just focus on your breath and on mindfully listening. I'm reading this off Small Bites, Mindfulness for Everyday Use by Annabelle Zinzer. So, thing to begin, first, bring your awareness to your sitting, being aware of the contact of your body on the floor, posture, your hands, relaxing your body, relaxing the tension in your shoulders, your jaw, and all the muscles in your face, allowing your mouth to gently form a half smile. And if you don't want to do the half smile, that's okay. You don't have to do anything. This is your practice. Do whatever feels right for you. Now taking this moment, breathe. So a tea meditation, drinking mindfully. Drinking mindfully, being aware of the heat hitting your lips if your tea is hot, being aware of the sensations that come from the tea. And I will guide you in that in a couple of minutes. I read a small passage that is also, an aspect of the tea meditation. It says, you might want to contemplate the origin of the tea. This cup of tea is possible because of the water that comes out of your faucet and has been transported through the pipes in your house. The water coming from those pipes flows from the big water reservoirs where it was purified after it fell from the sky as rain or snow. Before the water was rain or snow, it was warm air that evaporated, and then it cooled and condensed into billions of tiny droplets and formed a cloud. Therefore, you can say, I drink a cloud, I drink a lake, I drink the sun, and I even drink the energy of the plumber who installed the water pipes. And looking at the tea leaves, you can see the people who created and cultivated the tea plantations in Vietnam, Japan, and India. You can see the soil that received the seeds of the tea plants, the water, and the sun that allowed the plants to grow, and the people who picked the tea leaves at harvest time. Therefore, you can see the whole universe in this single cup of tea. Now taking a very deep inhale, exhale. Now, within this meditation, I once again be reading some things. It's in the same format that you're used to, but the only difference is that every time I say breathing in, I invite you to take a sip, only if you want, but within this meditation, just taking a couple sips of your tea or your water or your juice. So we're just gonna have 30 seconds of silence before I begin. Breathing in, I am aware that I am sitting on a chair or a cushion. Breathing out, I enjoy sitting. Breathing in, I am aware of my whole body. Breathing out, I smile to my whole body. Breathing in, I enjoy the whole length of my in-breath. Breathing out, I enjoy the whole length of my out-breath. Breathing in, I am aware of my intention of drinking tea. Breathing out, I smile. So remember, just taking sips of tea periodically, and if you don't want to, that's okay too. Breathing in, I feel how my hands hold the teacup. Breathing out, I feel the warmth of the teacup in my hands. Breathing in, I am aware of how I bring the teacup to my mouth. Breathing out, I enjoy the scent of the tea. Breathing in, I feel the teacup touching my lips. Breathing out, I feel and taste the tea in my mouth. Breathing in, I feel the tea as it goes down my throat. Breathing out, I smile at the tea as it goes down my throat towards my stomach. Breathing in, I am aware of all the different energies that the tea is made up of. The clouds, sun, lakes, rivers, tea plantations, soil, and tea pickers. Breathing out. I enjoy this gift of the whole universe. Breathing in. I enjoy my tea. Breathing out. I smile to myself. If your mind wanders, that is okay. Just bring yourself back to your tea. Sensations that accompany it. And now, a moment for gratitude, thanking yourself for taking this time to sit with whatever may have come up. Meditation is a practice, and you are here practicing self-love, passion, and non-judgment. So thank yourself for taking this time. Now, if you'd like, thinking of someone who might need a little extra love, I'm going to be reading the heart of the Metta Sutta. May all beings be happy and safe, and may their hearts be filled with joy. May all beings live in security and peace, whether weak or strong, large or small, near or far away, visible or invisible, already born or yet to be born. May all of them dwell in perfect tranquility. And taking another deep inhale and exhale. When you are ready, opening your eyes to the room, getting accustomed to the sounds and the temperature. And if you need to stretch, this is the time.